information centers ahodro ato apete abefonten tine so obenya bia share ewo Facebook Sika FM 895 live and a YouTube so Sika FM 895 official TikTok and X so at Sika FM kwa obenya sama ahodro ade ba nwumre wanya bi etie na wa share so ede afi ho wadwen kire bi so a na wo comment no so ato ho ede amaye ene nwumre nsam a me de ba so mu de makotene bi ene say members here will fix the country group who many day will so a cambom protest che na omudikopie mu Revolution Square awo enkrani nyina eye galamse eno mafrase a wo so ekasa edi etia sa galamse semikro ya na board member awo National Peace Council wo nukro so eno ye kasamafo edema National Chief Imam Sheikh Arimeya Shaibu ono so akacha bani so fa na 9 form na wo hye na galamse ko no wo ku yefri ho so a ye beko eye apuoye mantamu ho so ena process na ye wo ho ede ababatu dwase maburu bia wo mo eko to share eye kokrantumi post station so ni nyina ye wo nwa bia wo so se process ni bi ena de ne sakeka no ama wati nanom e won se do no process ni de abatu dwa se ye ka saidie asumdwa ba e makrom ho aye de ye firi ho a ye bekoko bi wo so de Clean Air Fund Ghana wo so ababontin e ka cha bai sabai ne hwe na wo fa hye ye enwu akwam se de be ya ye mfra mamu bete amatemam fododro no wo munya mfra mamu yade no ni nyina enso atu ebetwa anwumrei esembi eka we ho ena matenase a sima aduanan entem ye ba betwem e de asomo se anwumrei no sia kase bo e wo sika 89.5 so midi e de adwoa nyako abrono mai ko jatra kwa ne so ba ne de kase bo no enchemu abro
Sika FM track wine yani yakro 89.5 Sika FM Sika FM track wine yani yakro 89.5 Sika FM
Sika FM 89.5 yes suma santimai Sika FM 89.5 yes suma santimai
yes suma santimai Ghana mai eni ewiase nyina yemfi somna se na yemfa kasebo no emu enchemu na kasa yemfa emberew Yes, Kasapreko sia ye difrase wo face the country koi wo mo akache na wo mo so de momome chencheche bi ahyehe so wo Enkran Revolution Square ni nyina so mo chi aban na dwen de asiso se galamse no se sei de abro so esei yensu ansua esei sase ahodo na esei ye timamufo so abrabo enu ti aban ne hwe na won fa ne nan esi form na animu ya state of emergency aban no declare ewo areas anase miamia ahodo no a galamse ko no atiate se ewo yeman yimu na no ananwumra no wo mkopie mu Revolution Square one kind and ne ya o mama de anche so o mo san so edo mo protest no to aso ene Enkran mountain so no ene o moto santere match ya edikopie mu ewo Jubilee House yenko ne ekotie say the face the country nkrofo ibi o mo do mo nsem no eto udwa. Some may say the numbers are not encouraging, but the message is clear. Is that the case?
No, for me, I think it has to be clear. Last year, 153 individuals were arrested and put in jail. A year on those individuals have showed up. There's nothing more encouraging to me than to find camaraderie, to find brothers who have stood on principle and continue to show up. Nothing is more important than that.
Government has indicated that they've not exhausted all avenues to fight the illegal mining. So don't you think that this is a right call for you to relax a bit and see whether the fight could be fought?
And let's be clear, what are we doing here that is impeding the government from doing this work? We're encouraging the government to keep doing what they claim to be doing. So let's continue doing it. There's nothing that is stopping the government from intensifying its efforts, from continuing to do what is working. Our role as citizens is to remind them of the urgency of the problem. And that's what we are doing, continuing to remind them of the urgency of it. If they believe they're doing it, they're doing it. If Ghanaians feel that there's no problem anymore, there's nobody who's going to show up. So our interest is to end the problem, not to keep it in the pipeline.
Is the message declaring a state of emergency see across the country or at specific areas where illegal mining is currently being done.
Let's be clear, we are already in an emergency situation. The state of emergency, we are already in it. The conversation is not about what to be declared, it's about whether or not we are fighting that state with the appropriate tools. So for me, it's not about a declaration, it's a recognition of the situation in which we already are and whether or not the appropriate tools are being used to fight the problem we are dealing with.
Hello, madam. You've been to numerous of the protests that have been organized by Fix the Country. Why is today significant to you on Kwame Nkrumah's a holiday celebrating Kwame Nkrumah?
These young people don't have a life. They don't have a future. The water they are drinking and bathing and it is used to cook for them is contaminated with pollutants, mercury, cyanide, heavy metals, and they have a baby on the way. And that baby too, what future will the baby have? So today, we are here for the future generation. Just like Farida Mahama is a blood daughter, so are these three children, love children. And the father of all has a duty to these young people. It is his duty to provide them, all of them, with safe environment, clean air, healthy crops and food, and cleanest thing of all, water, because water is life. They need it. So they are calling, they are begging the president to give them clean water and a clean environment. That's what they want.
And yet, Ghana for Bia, they fix the country mom and Wamonso and so. More a team may our Ghana bontes within United Somo Catra Binom, Sir Galamse, no say a several minor, and until one shana miamia noa. Galamse, a several monsieur, our more council, more cassanimo, most datintin, or more bre, and Quadano, I will among one datin, so amunian should nom, and ya being darting ya be found where Giannini, 18 or more so at two more, a good Montenson run another year, or more Edis Apple to see, as she says. We have free sans some name Galamse. Some na and I that's what a womb. Obenyiba kwa so abekasa atubi ediama bino board member woko National Peace Council no openyi board member wo council no eso no koyanso and our Kasapreko edema National Chief Imam Sheikh Arema ya Shaibu wono and I wono so ekatra ban se animu ya said the Galamse de si kono asa ban na ho keka no wo fom and ya wakatra ban se ban ne hwe na ne animu ya offer na nancy from ehye ya wodo bi aban ne gidi sa wode ebeba ebeboa ama Galamse said the essensio enensa sene kwa ibretu ahodo no asie betu no aban no emfa emra na entumi emwana Galamse no yentu ase anase yehwe na yenso ano the some way to dwane nyina ye International Day of Peace and a day dwumade no ekoso no the san kokoboy and so e de man panyifo so man hye no man nya Galamse no ehu da kwa ma bie bedru na yenya nsuo mpo enom yentie Sheikh nensem no.
These are young people. Look, they are conscious of what is happening. They are conscious. They've lived under the former regime. They are also living in this same regime. Maybe they have not, they feel what the reason for which they protested under the former regime. Probably they see a continuation of it again, and they want to bring more pressure to bear on the current government also to take action. Well, I hope the government will listen to them, and in the government's own calculation, whatever it takes to be able, to really keep in check. Because Galamse, everybody now agrees that it's an existential challenge problem for us. Everybody. There's no metaphor to use. Everybody, those in government, in policy, religious people, communities, they've all told us, and we live it. You see how water bodies have been polluted. We've seen it. The dangers that we are likely to import water. Yes, I'm a Muslim. I use water a lot. Every day. 5 times a day I pray. I need water. But the water that I will use has been polluted. Now we cannot tell the kind of water we are taking.
Sheikh Remeyao Shaibu wanona Kasapreko the National Chief Imam Oko Peace Council neso so we member our board ne so any it say ono so edina no tumbi so gidis aban ne betie said the Ghana for nyina ekan face the country for so any protest asese so be Kenya aban no amana hye etie na Galamse ko no apekwan papa ede afaso yefri galamse semwai na yenko apoye mantamom yekọ apoye mantam prosi adwumako ne fa ewo ho na omonso enede ababatu dwase ekurade kukrantumi eho na nseya na kakranie na eho ohura nya asem keto ne nyina ye mabunu a wo mo ewo krom ho na ni aprosifo ede eboso ne nyina ne se wo munua baako Okodi se me ewa aprosifo wo mo kukrantumi nsem ama wo mo tutu se aprosifo ni bi na de wo mo nsa akeke wo munua no ama enu nti wati nananom ewo ensiedo enti ehu se media ne so de maburu wo kukrantumi ene ebi hye ties wo mo hye nkonwa ko pro station ho ekosese niema ewo sa pro station ho enam so ama pinche kakra ene metime ho ase ebaye na so ene prostate na ye ne fa ewo poye mantem ede ababatu dwase okopiemu ewo kukrantumi ho a sesei asumdwe aba bokoye aba reinforcement akoso ho ama ye ka say de kukrantumi ho ayedi abasabasa ye bia ene pinche bia enkoso ewo ho epoye mantam so afọ honorable Rita Awate wono ene ne semchofo ekasai.
Apparently a suspect was arrested and the information was that the suspect was resisting arrest and it ended up in maybe some clash between the suspect and the policeman, which ended in the hospital. We lost the suspect, and because of that, the youths got annoyed, got angry, and there was a lot that went on. They attempted burning the police station, but the police command and the policemen came in, and it was put to a hold. A lot of breakages, louvers and doors opened and louvers breakages and other things. True that 2 policemen also got hurt. Calmness has returned to Kokrentum. I visited the place and I went to the house of the bereaved and we sympathized with them. We assured them of government support and that we are going to carry out every investigation to really know what's happened. And I had the opportunity of talking to the youth of the area too. Police have not been withdrawn from the place, just that we've made them vacate posts, we've locked the doors, and their residents who have been vacated, but there is reinforcement from Koforidua Command to take up whatever security this thing over there.
Apoye mantamu swafo honorable Rita Awate ene etese wono so maye de akoso wo kokrantum nyina ye pinche no akoso so mabune sese ade o pro station ho Lovers ahodo ma papa no table so ma butu no ko mo yo ma dwen se ko mo twaja ede ato pro station nim na so bambo adwumako no amma kwan na so se sia ye ka sai die boko ekoso kokrantum asomdwe ekoso ama mabunu no so ataidi na emom de mo ka twato ne se obabunu no a wati na no bonsia do no anu nti mabunu wokrom ho a charge anu nti se yakoso no omo hwe ni din prosi adwumako no ye nhwehwemu akosi ase adekode airport ye siye ewo pro station ho a enanso ema sa abemu ano eti nanano ma ewo nsie do sa asemi ho na honorable Rita Awate enso ababonti a obechirim ede achroye ye fa kase ebonu free eye epoye mantamu na ye mesen enko ekuo bi omonso ede Clean Air Fund Ghana ekoyin so ekacha banse abanenhwe na National Clean Air omayimu yina abane for National Clean Air Policy said ye be ayen from amu bete na yade wa hodo a ye nyafa enfram amu finti no san yade woni nyina ano be brase ne ebetumi pa yeto ase e de afri ye mayimu fi so oba my Ghana mu a ekoyi se omadwuma mu yeto mu nim eto mu ka ne pen se ye enfram a ye home ko ye nipadua mu ye mayimu nye enfram ne nyina sai ne nyina ye Phoenix kawa bia won from any manam so ama de hye dodo na ejade omosi afi bia Ghana de hye wo muwu efa yade a yenya e de efri enframem ebro opepe aduasa omobro 30,000 na afibia womu de efri enframa ye home de efi womu no ekọ womu emu enoti eno mani abro mo ka cha ban so man mu ni nyina ban fa hyehyemra aye behwe de ate ye enframam na de dodo ye afibia ye hwere womu eno so ye betumi to ase clean air conference ko so won kran mantem no me ho na Desmond appear wono na ye country lead at the clean air Ghana one day and same way at Ocha.
We join our voice to the call for a consolidated national clean air policy. The reason for that call is because having like a singular document or policy helps you to put targets in there, and the targets would then have timelines. Because what we have in Ghana is that there are so many documents or policies mentioning air quality or aiming to address air quality issues, but without the specific timelines and the targets that we want to achieve, by which percentage reduction, by which date, and by who. I think that it makes it a lot more difficult. But if you go and you have a singular policy which has consolidated all these bits and pieces, we can then use that as a guide to our aspiration as a people.
Omwani swade hunu se omubetu enframa munyade wase e de afri ye man mu na so ko ne kwantumi eno tiro mo ka cha ban se aban ne mane nye oman mu nyina de na ofa hyehyɛ ye mra na omo so atumi aboa ama yade wa ye nya efa enframam ase to right in kan wono na ye man mu oye panyi awoda Clean Air Fund Ghana no or the Desmond appear and it is original kona na mu atonkrai ede ama abino ye de kase abone ko empomode ho ensemo agenda 111 hospital yenim se ayehyehyeye a abandada no ene frase na woje ebi baso ebi nso dodo no a ewo ho a enya enwie ye na atwoma ponuafo enso se omode na kan wuram enu to omo sra ban sa ban no meye wo mo agenda 111 hospital project no emfa emma wo mo na wo mo portable ho so wo mo yade a omanya baabi akwakoje ayadehwe omo sra ban se ni mu ya abandada ne si na akakakra enu nti aban ne mesoso na wonya wie emfa emma wo mo na temamufo mo portable ho wo mo so enya ayarehwe papa ehon faso every sa hospitals no ehon emponua adehye yenti omusu nan na me nua baako onya accident wa gidigidi pa na ye peka mpodi na ko kumase no ehon ye din pa senkana nka agenda wan no wa ha nke no boae aye pa kankana mrante omudi moto ye nya accident no ene ye mere wa fono mo ya no ubeko ti ye bed diro elso nke se sa hospital no wa ha ke ba boae bia case a aya na be ba so no ma transfer konko no chi ye ko so abed ko me ba bi na o se sie na hana choku o sa atwa mbonu akura asefo no so no obi ayale ha no oba ti se agenda wa wan ti mi ba na se ye bia adama adom na e won kura se nya ba e benya space ama hana choku no so betem na next phone ko mo so beto mo kakla haya pa haya hawo mo pa de wo hani so ya ba ko pe e na kuro nkito mo fo nyina obi ayade a wokọ ti ya na wo mo ho ekire wo mo to mo sraban no se wonye agenda 111 hospital project no de wa twoma ponua no na wo mo so enya wo mo ho twabre wo ayaresa mu asami ho na DC ya wo importem ho honorable Ishaq Ibrahim wajirem ahye krofo ne bosse aban ya wa bai be hye ama agenda 111 project no a aka ho no e da aban na koma so bai amomo ama de hye no so enya ayaresa yenti
Omobo encourage me say yen shembo so ya se ebeye no yebeye omo wie project na ebeye project ya se oba ye sector ye ne western region western north ene afu ne boshi omo nyina omo ni ye project we ga na wa no ti ebeye bia ebesebo not atumampo no ani omo ye no boshi but other regions so amu so omo twam ekokonfana contractor ni no ti ebesere se sector minister or so have minister omwana onshore contractor le pempe so in san way na se dike normal so site omuntimi nya ne sama ne ngosu na wi ma ne se kwa honorable DC wo atwoma ponua ene etene nka no honorable Ishaq Ibrahim en wo shebon so onim contractor kro
honorable so be yama munti atwuma ponu afo munta muchuku agenda 111 hospital na wo ho no honorable say aban no be ye ama monso manyaso emfaso ye ko fifi mantamo ho so ena kakra ni anasa na woche kakra ni to amfo wo fifi mantamo mpatamu baabi anasa ho nyina mpo wo mu huna mane pa ni nyina yes ensuo ho nsem galamse aje ho aboso amenam so ama omunsuo gina asese afidie no anaka ebo omo na ensufi no agalamse de ba no etimi so ne so ebompotemu ho ede emo omo no afidie na bre enu ti asai ama bayase na wotwemienu die ne ugopie mu ewo eye fifi mantemu ompotemu pia omo hunu amane pa de hye nyansuo nom akabeso manya bi ede aye omabrabo mu enema Nina ye kwanyako water treatment plant no sanam di aka ye no se panyimfo kire se plant na sei enu titimi so ne galamse nsuo ne so ema fifi matamfo nyansupa enom no mo de bimpo abo mo ho ebra enam so ama gomu afete chip compound e wo ho omo se adehye na ejare se wo nyansupa no mo etu obi abeba na ne yemu na ehwie de ne yemu hwie so na typhoid e se yare bone e na eche adehye e wo fifi matamo ni nyina eye ensuo a wo nyansupa pa wo nya enom e wo ho ukọ gomu afete chip compound ho a senior midwife Belinda Sewa Safo was say na watche entamu nipa aduonu 20 en wo majare a wo mo ehwe mo enti wo mo sra panyifo hwe na wo meye bibi emfa ho na adehye wo fifi mantamu wo mo nyansupa enum.
There are lots of challenges. Some people will come here with diarrhea and then a place to poo-poo, because when they poo-poo, they have it's a problem for us. So we are really going through a lot. People come here with enteric fever, diarrhea, and it's a whole lot of things. They normally come here. Yesterday, like this, we reported about 20 people with diarrhea. And it's affecting the community. We are pleading the government to come in to solve our problem because there's shortage of water. We are just pleading. And then the people, the NGOs and other people, so that they should come in for us to solve the problem for us.
And yet, a senior midwife or Gomu Fete Chips compound. Belinda Sewa Safo yenjira fifi mantami nsemi so na anwumai sama yensakan fie ha no yemfa ensi yakase boy kwame ofori aboaje wono na oye bibia ede ema ye yesamfo so ayofa Alhassan Okogyeabour Accra 95 years awon kita poma obadem hadia eye nana yawo enne meneno ene wa ha wabone ni nyina aye adwuma ne kama so ede aboami DJ Bullet CEO awoda Bullet Fashion Center no ono so ene wodemo ha technician on duty waboa yen e wakase boyi mu medi ede adwoa nyako